I have been thinking that my life was ending, and it was until yesterday, after a therapy session, that I understood that my life is not ending, that I am not dying, even though I subconsciously thought that was happening, because it was hard for me to see that I am accompanying a situation and not going through that situation of sickness with both of my parents. I think I'm still processing that truth, but I feel like I am in a so vulnerable state. I have been in vulnerable states before, but right now I am in this state in which I feel like my skin was affected, because of the acne and the eye markers that I got from not sleeping well. And during these days, I haven't been sleeping well. I no longer know what is going on. What is the reason why I cannot find a good rest? That I am not resting well. Like I keep doing my therapy and everything. I keep doing my writing. There are days in which I don't do it, but I have been writing for me during these months and years. Like I have been for myself in many ways, but I still feel like I am emotionally alone because besides my therapist, I don't feel like there is someone else that I can go for truth emotional help and truth emotional vulnerability so that they can embrace me or just sustain me a little bit, because I have been sustaining myself emotionally. And of course, my parents have been also a really important support in many ways, and sometimes, yes, emotionally. And I am grateful for that, but it's just so weird and vulnerable what I am feeling during this stage in my life. Like I feel affected, you know, in my outsides. Like it was painful to me to, well, yes, to experience acne in this way for the first time in my life. And many things that I feel in my body, that I was thinking that I was dying or that my life was ending, because I was somehow living inside of me the experience that my loved ones are have been going through. Speaking of my parents, and I am doing this in English, my second language, because today I feel like that is the way in which I could be a bit more free. I just want to say the truth, and maybe in my first language, I not always can do that, to say the truth or to use some words that I feel like in this language can go unperceived by, well, by my parents. Or and on the other side, I am wanting to renounce my name, like my name in the real life, which is not the one that it's here, but the name that I have here, it's the name that I chose for myself. And it's like I think this is a reflect, or yes, I think, I don't know if I'm saying it well, but a reflect or a projection of how I am just kind of desperately trying to create ways that can help me to go outside of this whole strange, cathartic, deep down vulnerability and loneliness that I am experiencing emotionally and in my life. Like I am grateful that at the end, and after all what these months, or maybe more than half a year have been, I no longer know if I am conjugating well, but I hope you can understand or that I can understand. I am grateful after all that to this day my parents can move and be well, like, yes, following the treatments and all, but still well, they're still fine at this day, and I am here with them. But I am I was feeling like I was dying. Not only them, I no longer know if I okay, I'm not going to worry about what I am saying. I will let the editor me worry about that later, but at this day I think I am here doing these videos because I feel emotionally alone in a big sense. And I don't know if I already said that. Yes, I already said it. I have been feeling that just creating ways through my vulnerability, it's all what I have now. Like, of course, I have many resources in myself as an artist, as a human. In many ways, I have resources. Even though I was believing I was dying, I am trying to create a pathway or pathways that lead me to live a life for myself. I think this is all for today or for this video. I don't know what is going to happen if I am going to keep doing chapters as I was doing them in the 3 previous videos. I'm just doing what I feel like I need to do in a video. I know I am an artist that connects with her feeling, but at this day and at this afternoon, all what I can do is to just exist in my sadness or in my I no longer know if I can call it sadness. Like, this has been a mixture of many feelings, and this is just like I'm also in shock, or I am also still processing that I am not dying, that my life is not ending, but I was feeling like that all of these months. I don't know how many months, but I was feeling like my life was ending. I was speaking to myself as if I was ending. Like, I was speaking things like, if I will appreciated my skin as like 2 years ago, I will have given myself opportunity to live some experiences. If I will have kept singing and training, I will have been able to sing wicked songs. I wasn't like, it was a friend and then my therapist who made me realize that I was speaking like in a strange conjugation of the past, as if everything will have already ended right now, and it's not.